So welcome back to my channel. This is Aquatic Ma. Unfortunately, my throat is very sore. I'm losing my voice, but I'm still going to try to make a video. This video is going to be about Arthur the crayfish. And as you guys know, he shares his 20 long with about a dozen or so little shrimps. And to me, it seems like he's not having a good time. So I decided a couple months back to start a new project for him. I wanted to get him his own 20 long, but I wanted to try something new, which is create a 3D background. Now, I've never done anything like this before, and it did take me about a month to complete. But anyway, let's jump right on to it, and we'll see Arthur in his new tank. First off, I made a mess. I got some here, I got some here. I got some on the top of the front of the glass. Yeah, I'm using the Great Stuff Pond and Stone. And it's still like bubbling out of the can. This is a mess. A big fat mess. And I ran out of it. So I'm not sure where to go from here, but I'm gonna go ahead and let all of that dry for now. And I'll probably stop by Ace and pick up some more. Ace is just up the road from me. And yeah, this is basically what I'm trying to do right now. This is I want to call this my first layer. I got some styrofoam. I'm trying to build up that side so that he can kind of climb from here to here, have like a little shelf somewhat going over there. And I do need to add some of the PVC pipes, but I don't have any extra. I thought I did. All of them are in the tank, so I have to take out those and dry them or pick up some more. I'm probably just gonna pick up some more PVC pipe. And yeah, I'm just going to leave this project as is for now. Oh my gosh, this is a lot of work. I didn't think that it would be easy, but my first time using this stuff, it's definitely a lot of work. I can see like there's way too much on this side. So what I'm doing now is cutting away the foam and shaping it and making it so that the surface is nice and rough for silicone. When this foam dries, it's very slick and very slippery. So what you want to do is cut that top layer off so that you get this nice spongy, coarse area for silicone to adhere to. And because I'm using sand, I want to make sure that most of that sponge that's underneath that foam is exposed. Well, this is how much work I gotta do. I did this side, it's pretty much done. I'm not too worried about the edges as the substrate itself will cover that, but I will be siliconing sand on it. But it is a lot of work, and I don't have the right tool. I'm using a box cutter for my job. I'm just using as much stuff I have laying around. And I want to add, I wish y'all could smell what I'm smelling right now. It is very like chemical. That was my finger. Very chemical smell. I think it's because this thing is just like overflowing out of the can. Whew, So I am done with this part. I just gotta clean up, vacuum the inside of that, get whatever's loose. I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit, and then I'm going to vacuum and get all this stuff up. This is sitting in the middle of what used to be my dining room. My two older boys still eat in here, so I have to make sure that I put this in a spot where they're not going to be like running over it or accidentally hitting it or anything like that. But that's pretty much how much I've taken out so far. And later tonight I'm going to get my little silicone, and I'm going to silicone the entire from here, the entire back, and a little bit of the edges. And then I'm going to add my sand and a couple of pebbles. This is just your standard Quikrete pea pebbles, something that you use for outdoor scaping. Works well in the aquarium. And I'm gonna let that sit for about 2 days. My next day off is Monday, so that's what, 2 days, 3 days from now. And let that sit for that amount of time, and then I'm gonna go ahead after that, add the crushed coral, fill up the aquarium, add my sponge filter. I'm going to put the tank over here. I'm going to fill it first, make sure everything is after everything dries, fill it first, make sure everything is nice and tidy, whatever, and tight, stays on the silicone, whatnot, and then put it over here. Then I'm gonna add the sponge filter, run the line to the air pump, which is somewhere over there, and that'll be where Arthur will be, and probably in a couple days after that. So wish me luck. Now, if you didn't know, I work at a retail store. This is actually what I look like today as I'm doing all this. Oh, but I'm used to wearing a mask. I'm used to wearing gloves at my job. So this is kind of like my basic day. I always look forward to staying at home and not having to wear these items, but look at me now on my day off doing all this. Yeah, this is actually a kid's mask. Oh man, like it's really, really tight on me. And I covered my fro because I didn't want any of that crap to get in my fro or anything like that, because it's not wash day. We all know what wash day is if you got a fro like mine. But I'm gonna get this started. So as I'm doing this, I'm going to talk to you guys. Silicone takes about 24 to 48 hours to cure. So during that time, it's sticky. Very, very sticky. So in order for me to properly do this application, I have to do this one good time. Really get that silicone in there. And it helps if, you don't break your silicone gun tube item. I don't really know the name of the thing. I just want to call it a silicone applicator. It's a shame I work at a hardware store. I should know how to pronounce some of these items that we use. And those fumes are really strong. They're coming through my mask pretty well. Okay, so I think I added a little too much sand. Not to the actual background, but just in general. But I'm gonna keep going. This is what it looks like right now. I know it's gonna be hard to hear me because of the stupid mask that I'm wearing, but anyways, I still see a lot of black. I'm probably gonna go over it with the second coat, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out before I pass out and get the rest of my mess cleaned up, and we'll check back again probably tomorrow. So this is the end result of Arthur's tank. It took me, like I said, a month to finish this project, and I'm pretty sure he's a lot happier in this tank than he was with all those shrimp. He has several different hiding places in this tank. You'll see the flower pot that I covered with the sand. You'll see a jar I have with silicone sand and pebbles on it, as well as that Minope wood on the side. I also have some PVC pipes that are buried that he can access to as well. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll update on this tank a little bit later. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. It's a little bit different from what I've been doing in the past, and I'm getting used to doing voiceovers and using a 4K camera, but this video was actually not shot with the 4K camera. I'll do that in another project. But anyways guys, I hope you like this. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.